Welcome to another tip of the week, and today we're gonna see audio and video on Whereby. So I'm here on my Whereby dashboard and I'm gonna start a meeting, and you'll see that the first thing is he's gonna ask you to request permissions. You're gonna request permission from your browser to use your microphones, okay? So here comes the permission. You click on allow, and then you'll be able to see your microphone here is working. I muted my microphone, but you can see that this is moving. My microphone is working. My camera is not working because I'm using the camera on OBS. So you can only use the camera on one app at a time. So if you have another app with a camera open, maybe that's your problem. Close that app and try again. And you see here this gear, you go to settings, and this opens the camera. I'm actually gonna choose here OBS virtual camera, and I'll see this image, but just to be able to show you that the camera can work. And you can choose the microphone. If you choose the standard microphone, that will be your system standard, and I'm gonna have something about the system standard at the end of the video. Or you can choose another specific microphone, and you have the speaker, and you can test your choose a speaker or test your speaker. You see, if you heard the sound, your speaker works. All of this is before the meeting. But if I join a meeting, okay, if I join the meeting, I can hover over my mic or my camera, and I see I have the options here, and I can change them, okay? Or I can click on audio settings or on video settings, or I can come here on the gear, and I see my settings. You see that I see my camera, and again, I have my camera, I have my microphone, and I have my speaker, and I can test. And Whereby is super easy because that's all. A little difference from the others is that, let's say I change this here. I'm going to change this to here. Once I change, I see this apply button. I have to click the apply button or the change won't be applied. I click the apply button and then I close, and then the change is applied. If I just close, the change won't be applied, okay? But for Whereby, that's all. Super easy. To check out your standard device on Windows, what you can do, there are several places you can go. See this little speaker here on the toolbar? You can click there and you'll see your speaker. In this arrow you can change your speaker, or you can right click on the speaker and the first option is open your sound settings, or you can come to the start menu and click on the gear and go to settings, and this will take you here to the home page, and you go in system, and the second option is sound. On top you have your output, and you can change your output on this drop down menu. And here down here you have your input, and you can change your microphone here and test your microphone. This bar should be moving when you talk to test your microphone, and this will be the system's standard device. If you went to your settings and you tested your microphone's still not working, your speaker's still not working, there may be a hardware problem. So there are a few things you should do before calling a technician. If you have an extra microphone, an extra camera lying around, test that camera, test that microphone on your computer, because that way you can rule out if the problem was the original microphone and the original camera or your capture card. Because if you still can't see the microphone, can't see the camera, and you know that camera, that microphone is working, then the problem is your capture card, which goes to my second tip. If you are using external microphones, external cameras, try testing those on a different computer, because then you know if the problem is the microphone and the camera or the capture card. There's no need to click on a save button on the settings. All you have to do is close the window, okay? An extra precaution when you're having microphone problems and camera problems is that some antiviruses block your microphone or in camera as a security measure. So you might have to go to your antivirus and check if the microphone and camera aren't being blocked for that specific software, and add an exception. That was all. This was a super quick tip. I hope this helped. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, check out my courses, and see you next tip.